This is a California root borer, or also known as a longhorned prionus. It is female based on the antennae. They're very lightly horned. The male version of it, the horns are much more pronounced and spiked, kind of like a stag on a deer or an elk. The females are much less pronounced. They live underground as a grub and eats the roots of plants most of their lives. Then they molt, turn into this beetle, and they only live about 10 to 20 days, and only in order to mate and lay eggs. And they don't even eat. They seem to have mouth parts, but they don't eat. So this is the female, and it was stunned when I found it on the ground. I thought it was dying, but looks like she's kind of waking up a little bit. And there's something going on back here. Looks like, I'm guessing, depositing eggs, or intending to deposit eggs into the soil, which will then hatch into grubs, and the cycle of life continues. So these are common on the west coast, all the way from Alaska to Mexico, but it's rare to see them in this form because they only live a short time. Again, they spend most of their lives underground as grubs. Now, out here on the property, we've got lots of gopher activity, so I'm wondering if it's making sense now. What these gophers are after is these guys. So, just for reference there, it's probably about 3 inches long. There we go, how's that? And not very responsive, although she's reacting a little bit there. A little twitching motion. That's when I found her. She was kind of just twitching like that. I didn't know what was going on. I was just checking the Wikipedia page a second ago, and it says that they are both in grub and beetle form, known to be edible to humans, meaning we eat them, which is pretty cool. Would you? I don't know. I don't know if I would. Okay, I'm going to flip her over. She's not going to like it, but whatever. This is where it gets interesting here. So the male, I remember, is a little bit more pronounced in this area as well. The come on, camera, focus. The chest area here. Wow, look at that thing go. That is something new to me. I've never seen that before. I guess that's how they do it. Lay their eggs. The chest area, I was saying, has a light hair fuzz to it. She's missing a bit of a leg right here. I didn't do that. This is that face. It's curious how nature does this kind of stuff. Such a complicated animal, and yet it doesn't eat. It goes through all that work to molt into this. Only lives for a few days in order to mate and lay eggs, and that's it. It's gone. So these guys are rare to find. Not that they're rare or endangered, but I guess because you don't find them in this form for very long. So I'll have to track down what a grub looks like, because I am honestly not sure, but I've probably come across them. Alright, I'm going to leave her be right here on the concrete. She can try to lay her eggs, but I'd rather not have her lay the eggs in the ground. I don't see anything showing up on the ground. That's it. Female longhorn prionus, as far as I know. California root borer.